Here we go. Do not write on this test. Do not write on this test. Do not write on this test. Anglo colonization in Mexico becomes independent. Number 1. King Carlos III of Spain sends blank to Texas to investigate the land and resources. After 3 years of investigation, he reports blank. A. Father Miguel Hidalgo, all missions be abandoned and settlers relocated to San Antonio. B. Stephen F. Austin, land grants should be given only to Anglo settlers. C. Marquez de Ruby, all missions be abandoned in East Texas and settlers be relocated to San Antonio. Or D. Martín de León, Spain should relocate all settlers to East Texas. Number 2. What event impacted the merger of Texas and Coahuila as a state? A. Texas became occupied with mostly Tejano settlers. B. Texas became occupied with mostly Native American settlers. C. Texas threatened to join the U.S. due to slavery. Or D. Texas became occupied with Anglo-Americans and other immigrants. Number 3. Why were Anglo-Americans interested in settling Texas? A. Fertile soil, job opportunity, and Catholic religion. B. Fertile soil, job opportunity, cheap land. C. Hot climate, lack of government, cheap land. Or D. Job opportunity, mild climate, and friendly natives. Number 4. What events brought the diverse culture of immigrants to Texas? A. Large amounts of cheap land in Texas. B. Freedom from the United States, fur trade, mild climate. C. Cheap land and fertile soil in Christian religion. Or D. Expensive land, opportunity, and mild climate. Number 5. The Cry of Dolores began as a movement for independence from Spain in 1810. Who gathered the lower classes in this revolt? A. Father Miguel Hidalgo. B. Father Damien Massenet. C. Father Miguel Halo. Or D. Father Miguel de Leon. 6. Moses Austin lost everything he had during the Depression in the United States and was forced to start over. He decided to leave Missouri and asked the Spanish government for permission to start a colony. How has Moses Austin's events impacted Texas today? A. He was the first Anglo empresario to colonize Texas. B. He was the first Anglo empresario to bring settlers to Texas land. C. He was the first Anglo empresario to gain permission from future settlement. Or D. He was the first Anglo empresario to bring Tejanos to the United States. Seven. Stephen F. Austin carried out his father's dying wish and continued his land grant. What were the first families to colonize Texas called? A. The Old 3000. B. The Old 300. C. The Old 3. Or D. The Old 3,000. 300,000. Number 8. The Mexican Constitution of 1824 stated that the Roman Catholic religion would remain in power in Mexico. What other provisions were written into the new Constitution? A. Separated church authority from Tejanos. B. Made Texas an official state. C. Made slavery illegal in Mexico except Texas. Or D. Made the Protestant religion its official religion. Number 9. Large amounts of land granted a person to return for becoming a loyal Mexican citizen and responsibility to settle in the area is an A. Empresario, B. Emperor, C. Imperial, D. Empty promise. Number 10. In 1803, the United States purchased Louisiana from the French. This doubled the United States in size and was known as A. The Lantana Purchase of $12 million. B. The Louisiana Purchase for $10 million. C. The Adams-Onis Treaty for $5 million. Or D. The Louisiana Purchase for $15 million. Number 11. In the Adams-Onis Treaty, Spain attempted to resolve their border dispute with the United States. Spain agreed to give up Florida, and in return the United States agreed to A. Give up land claims to Texas. B. Give all the land claims to Louisiana Territory. C. Annex Texas into the United States. Or D. Give Florida back to Spain at a later date. Use a chart to answer the following question. Texas population growth 1821, 1836, 1783, 1809, 1821, 1834, 1836. Number 12. Which of the following explains the change in population growth of Texas between 1821 and 1834? A. Growth increase due to French claiming and moving large numbers of settlers to western Texas. B. Growth decrease due to the Spanish giving of Florida to the United States. C. Growth increase due to Anglo immigration and Mexico opening its borders. Or D. Growth increase due to Native Americans immigrating to Texas from Canada. Number 13. Which of the following empresarios was one of the only successful recruit Mexican settlers to Texas? Juan Seguin, Green DeWitt, Martín del Guapo, Martín de León. What can you infer? United States Postage Texas Centennial, 1836-1936. What can you infer about Stephen F. Austin from the illustration above? He was foolish in opening a colony in Texas. B. The Mexican government viewed him as a small man with no power. C. He was an important person who was seen as having an impact on Texas. Or D. He was responsible for establishing the Alamo and bringing settlers to Texas. Number 15. The prairie comes to the river. The affords provides a most beautiful situation for a town settlement. The bluff is about 60 feet high. The country back of this place and below for about 15 miles is a good in every respect as a man could wish for. Land all first rate, plenty of timber, fine water, beautifully rolling. According to the quotation above, Stephen F. Austin considered Texas to be beautiful and rich in resources. B. Beautiful but not suited for settlement. C. A difficult land to farm but wanted to settle anyway. Or D. Limited in its natural resources but wanted to live on the bluff. Number 16. The year 1821 is significant to the history of Mexico because A. San Antonio was founded. B. Stephen F. Austin settled 300 in his colony in Texas. C. Texas became part of the United States. Or D. Mexico gained their independence from Spain. Number 17. What difficulties might settlers face in the Texas frontier? Lack of internet services and increasing their boots. B. Drought, disease, and Native American tax. C. Obvious population and lack of space. Or D. Friendly natives and an abundance of water. 18. Which of the following were successful empresarios who settled in Texas? A. Green DeWitt, Moses Austin, Stephen F. Austin. B. Martín de León, Green DeWitt, Juan Seguin. C. Stephen F. Austin, Miguel Hidalgo, Green DeWitt. Or D. De Ruby, Martín de León, Juan Seguin. Number 19. Which of the following is the correct order in which the events occurred? A. Mexican's Constitution is adopted. Death of Moses Austin. Cry of Dolores. Stephen F. Austin creates a colony. B. Mexican gained independence. Cry of Dolores. Colonization of 1825. Texas population increases. C. Death of Moses Austin, Cry of Dolores, Mexico becomes independent, Mexico creates their constitution. D. Cry of Dolores, Mexico gained their independence, Mexican Constitution of 1824, end of the Empresario era. Number 20. How does the Mexican Constitution of 1824 impact Texas? A. It exempt Texas from the abolition of slavery. B. It exempt Texas from the taxes. C. It exempt Texas from having become loyal Mexican citizens. Or D. It exempt Texas from allow immigrants to settle. All right, boys and girls, that's it.